What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We have finally reached the finale of the Gauntlet Series for the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds. This has been a lot of fun, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with my best earbuds in my rotation still today, the Denon PerL Pros. All right, again, like I said, we're in that real dark blue like this dark blue water here where nothing but the most dangerous earbuds swim. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see a price, specs, and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave a link in the description below for my unboxing videos. That way you can go ahead and check those out and then come on back and join us for this Gauntlet finale. All right, let's go ahead and take one of each of these out. This thing, I swear, if you got nails, it can be kind of tough. All right, here we go. All right, as you can see, two large earbuds. You know, in the grand scheme of things, these are some of the bigger earbuds that I own. If I can get, all right, we got the Denon PerL Pros on the left, the QC Ultras rather on the right, and as you can tell, the Denon PerL Pros, we're just gonna call them the PerL Pros. In this video, are of the in-ear style, and of course the QC Ultras are of the stem style variation. Let's go ahead and focus on the PerL Pros. Again, huge surface area for touch controls. I love it. A lot of people complain about it, but I think it's great. Excuse me, especially if it gives you tremendous sound. I mean, this plays no part of it. I don't believe it does, other than the internals. But you definitely don't have to worry about muscle memory when it comes to tapping and actuating functionality. Again, doesn't stick too far out of the ear, even though the wing, this portion goes inside the ear well and latches in, so that way it gives you a secure fit. But again, as wide as that, as big as it is not that wide. It, like I said, it doesn't stick out too far from the ear. However, the touch surface does cover your entire ear well pretty good. So that's almost completely covered with just this portion here on the outside. Again, proper ear tip wing combination. Right now I am rocking the Omnis by SpinFit on these. And again, like I always say, that good combination between wing and tip helps with noise canceling and audio. So again, and despite the size, they're pretty light. They're not that heavy. But I love the touch surface. I love the size of it. I love the look and feel. These were the NeuroTrue earbuds, the NeuroTrue Pros and everything. Yep, Denon bought them out, so they just pretty much kept the style of them, but just improved some things internally and everything. So but still a great look and feel in this earbud. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the QC Ultras stem style, as of course, their own flair on it. I do like the matte gloss combination, Bose logo here on the touch surface. And again, another one that has a nice size touch surface where muscle memory shouldn't be an issue. I like that. And also this one sticks out, I would say pretty much the same size, the same distance as the PerL Pros. I would pretty much say that. I think I'm safe on saying that. Yeah, I think I am safe on saying that. They do stick out pretty much the same distance. So it's not like the 3 ANCs where it comes out a little further and, basically has that arm, or that, I'll call it an arm that extends out, that comes all the way out past the ear and allows the stem version to slide down, the stem to slide down. These don't do that. These are a little bit closer, gives you a better profile, so, and everything like that. So again, very comfortable earbud to wear wing stem combination or wing tip combination. Do I need to say it again? Fine, I'll say it again. Proper wing tip combination helps with noise canceling as well as audio. So you want to make sure you got the proper type. Again, very light for the size and extremely comfortable for long-term wear. I've worn both of these for like extended periods of time here at home or even on the job. And I didn't have any problems with ear fatigue or anything like that with the proper wing ear tip combination. There I go again. So I'm gonna include comfort as well next time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone and I'm gonna show you these guys how they look in the ear. And here are the PerL Pros. Let me blow it up a little bit. As you can see, takes up all the outside portion, takes up all the ear, covers the entire ear well. And like I said, as I said before, the ear wing is tucked in under, or the wing, ear wing. The wing is tucked in inside here on the other side of this cartilage here and locks in place, gives you that firm, that nice secure fit. And of course, with the proper ear tip, giving you that nice seal in there, takes care of helps with noise canceling and sound, as I always say. Again, despite the size, very light, very comfortable to wear long term. At least I haven't had any issues with it, with these being in for extended periods of time. So I can only speak on my personal experience. Let me know if you have any irritation or anything on any of these, either of these or any of these earbuds in the comments section. I'd like to hear from you. But again, large touch surface for actuating functionality. Never have to worry about muscle memory, trying to figure out where to exactly touch on this surface to utilize it. All right, again, despite the size, the weight is balanced up, fantastic, and it's a very comfortable earbud. And here is the QuietComfort Ultras. As you can see, the wing takes and gets a nice snug fit inside on the other side of that cartilage there. Gives you that same type of secure fit with the proper ear tip as the PerL Pros. They just it took a different route, obviously. It's not, again, nice size touch surface here. You can actuate functionality. Muscle memory really doesn't come into play because it's such a large surface there. You really wouldn't have to worry about muscle memory, in my opinion. So, but again, very comfortable. Weight distribution is fantastic, just like the PerL Pros. And great for long-term use in my ear as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and continue our comparison testing, and then we'll come back for that sound test. I'm excited for it. I know you guys are. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Denon PerL Pro earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Denon PerL Pro earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Denon PerL Pro earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Denon PerL Pro earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds in a crowded location.
We are out for a noise canceling test with the Denon PerL Pros. As you can see, they're in the ear. We're out. We got some good traffic going on. Yeah. All right. Right now we're in social mode or transparency mode, and I can hear all the ambient sound here, all the traffic moving up and down the road. All right. So right now I am filming on my S23 Ultra, and just wanted to make sure we got a really good representation here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and single tap on the left earbud to put them in noise canceling mode. Look, let me make sure. There we go. All right, noise canceling is turned on, and I could barely hear anything. As you can see, let me switch the camera. Heavy, good traffic coming back and forth. So we are getting really good noise canceling here. I could barely hear anything. I really will have to keep my head on the swivel when when using these things. Very loud noises. I can barely hear cars. This is really great. And again, I'm only doing this with no music playing, no audio. How you doing? Good. Just doing my video. All right. Again, like I was saying, no audio being playing. Is this strictly, sorry about that, strictly ANC. All right, so this has been an ANC test for the Denon PerL Pros. All right, what we're gonna do now is the ANC test for the Bose QuietComfort Ultra earbuds. Now these ones have 3 settings. There is the aware, then they have aware, then they have quiet, and then they have the immersion version. So the immersion is supposed to be even quieter than the quiet ones, the quiet setting, which would be very impressive. So we're gonna test these out now. We got traffic and everything rolling. I got them in the ear, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and tap in. Right now I'm in the wear mode, so I can hear everything. So we're gonna go ahead and hit, press and hold once to get into quiet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me see. All right, now we're in quiet mode, and they live up to their reputation as far as ANC and being some of the best out there, because all the sounds I had around me are pretty much been muted. I mean, unless it's high decibel stuff, I'm really not hearing anything. I keep my head on the swivel here. I'm walking. All right, so let's go ahead and hold it down again. All right, put us back into wear. Now we're in immersion, and I can say it's gotten even quieter, if that's even possible with these earbuds. I really like this. Like I hear absolutely nothing now. No audio whatsoever. I got cars coming, as you can see. Only way I know that car rolled past me is because I saw it. All right, so I see where the Ultra comes in at. If they saying this is the reason why, I believe it. That Ultra setting, in my opinion, is amazing. So it just adds on to the overall ANC to already a industry leading soft ANC technology. So I love it. This has been an ANC test for the Bose QuietComfort Ultras. Still top of the game. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We got the PerL Pros up in the ear or paired up and in my ears. As you can see, we are in their app. I am going to use the personalized settings. Again, I'm setting this up, the duty sound test with their best settings, on their best settings for me. That way, there is no excuse on the outcome. Excuse me. So we will go in with my personalized setting. This is what it looks like in general, and this is what it looks like on one ear as compared to the other. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and turn on noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is on. It got eerily quiet. All right, so now we also gonna turn on spatial audio. Well, actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn it on. There we go. Now it's on. All right, so now we got noise canceling turned on. Spatial audio is on. My immersion mode is where I like it to be. So what we're gonna do now is, let's go out of there. Is we're gonna go ahead and get into our music. We're gonna get to our optimal listening level. And let's get started. All right, right off the top, nice, very nice sound. Crystal clear vocals, depth, sounds really nice. I got the echoing detail. Oh, it's such a clean, crisp sound. Now we're gonna come into the rest of the string instruments. That's a nice sound, very clean. Got the sub bass rumble on the cello, and focusing on the background instruments, very crisp. And again, the balance is there. You got that depth as well. And now you got the chorus. So crisp, so clean. Nicely sound. And again, with the chorus, now I got that 180, 180 degree field of audio. So it's like it's all around me. I love it. Well done. And the clean and how clean the sound is just fantastic. These, I just love listening. I love these earbuds. I love doing this stuff, man. This is great. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. We got our bass song E40. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, that's clean bass. That's hitting. Oh, and now we got E40 coming. Oh, excuse me, T-Pain. And again, I used to complain about that. I have complained about that high note with the auto tunes piercing sound. It's not as bad with these earbuds. It's up there, but it's not piercing. And I like that. Again, vocals crystal clear. That bass hit and that sub bass rumble is on point. Doesn't dissipate too soon. Oh, it's just well done. Now we got E40 coming in. Again, crystal clear vocals. That bass though, oh my God, that's so good. So clean. That bass hit and the sub bass rumble is phenomenal on these. Again, crystal clear vocals. Man, these, I love doing this. Oh my God, these sound so good. All right, here we go. We're going home. Again, nice warm start. That's a nice little rumble from the keyboard. You got that kick drum from the drum set. Oh, that lead saxophone sounds so crisp. Again, got that depth, but yet balance because of the spatial audio feature.
Music licensing.
Man, this sounds so good. Very clean. All right, now we about to approach the high note. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Oh, so crisp. Again, now you got the background, the rest of the band in, and it's, your detailing is fantastic. You can pick instruments from behind the saxophone and focus on, but this is a great sound. Well detailed. And of course, you got that 180 with the spatial audio. Oh, just the combination, just fantastic sounding. Earbuds, no wonder these guys, again, this is the top of the food chain, 1A, there's a reason. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. We're gonna get the QC Ultras up and see how they do. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the QC Ultras all paired up in the ear. We are in the app, and as you can see, we are in aware mode. So that way I'm not yelling. Hopefully I'm not yelling. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put these in. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at my EQ settings first. All right, that's what my EQ looks like for these guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go into our modes. We're gonna put it in immersion. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we'll put it in immersion. All right, so now we'll go over to immersive audio. We'll put it in still, that way, because we're not worried about head tracking at this moment in time. So let's go ahead and get into our first song. We're going to make sure we're at our optimal listening level. All right. Again, pulling out all the stops, using all the available features for each earbud to see which one has the better sound. It's only fair that way. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let me back this up. All right, nice bright sound. Clean vocals. Very clear sound. Again, the piano is nice and crisp. You got that depth from the immersive audio. Now we're going into got the best of the background instruments, along with the cello. Nice, very clean sounding. Now we get ready to go into where we have our chorus. Again, vocals very clear. Now here we go. Now we got the background vocalist and as you can tell, I can tell, there's that 180-degree spatial audio, but then you got that depth of sound. So, the background vocalists do sound like they're in the background, but it's very clear. I like that touch, like that detailing. Really do like that detailing. Again, these got very bright as far as the sound goes, which then enhanced everything, which I like. I told you I love doing these. I love doing these videos. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. Here we go. Okay, clean bass thump, sub bass rumble right off the bat. Does not dissipate too soon. Fantastic. I love it. Again, clean vocals. The high note, the piercing high note from the auto tunes, is a little more piercing than on the Denon PerL Pros, but tolerable. Again, vocals crystal clear. That bass thump is phenomenal. Excuse me. Very clean. Now we got E40 coming in. Here we go. Again, very clean sound. I love it. Very clean. That bass, I'm just nodding back here. I'm bobbing my head. It's that bass dock with that the sub bass rumble. It was just so good and then tuned up. And, it stayed long enough for the second bass hit then drop, and then it just kept that cycle going. Very clean. I like the way that sounded. Let's go ahead and jump into our third song here. Here we go. Going home, Kenny G. I like the way the sound came in. Got that sub bass feel with the keyboards. They got the drums. Here we go. Very clean vocal, very clean saxophone, crisp. Again, you got that depth, but yet you still have balance when it comes to the instruments. No instrument is being pushed to the back to bring up any other one. So everybody's well balanced. Here comes the high note. Yes, yes. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Very clean. Again, got that depth of sound. Okay, the sound separation rather, on point. Very clean sound, nice and bright. You got the full spectrum of it. It was really, really good. Overall, in the entire package. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll come back and we're gonna talk about these earbuds and come up with our winner of this finale. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Such a great series altogether, the Gauntlet Series for the QC Ultras, and it was a great way to end it with the Denon PerL Pros. And I want to first off, before we get into the discussion between these two, I want to let you guys know that I went in and I was conflicted, so I went back in and I went to listen. I did like a couple extra songs, and here I found out that the volume level for the QC Ultras was a little higher than it was for the Denon PerL Pros, maybe by 1 tick. So I went ahead and I made that correction, then went back and listened to all 3 songs again, and through the PerL Pros, and of course with the QC Ultras again, I went through all 3 of my songs one more time just to make sure I was getting the right. I had the right decision was made. Just keeping it 100 with you guys. I didn't want to seem like I was holding anything back from one to prop up another, because that's not what we do here on Rhino Tech. So I just, like I said, just wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. I did find that discrepancy, went back in, made the adjustment, fixed that discrepancy, and then went ahead and retested off camera to save time and to come up with my decision, or come up with my choice in this Gauntlet finale. Just want to let you guys know. All right, let's go ahead and start talking about these, starting with the Denon PerL Pros. Fantastic sound all the way around. First song, crystal clear vocals, the crispness of the piano. You got great detailing with the background instruments when they came into play. The little sub bass rumble from the cello was in there. You got that. You even got a little bit of it. Somewhere in the beginning there was a little bit. I will say before the background instruments came in, there was a little bit of a bass rumble in there, sub bass rumble in there as well. That detailing was picked up by these earbuds. I like that. But then when you got the background vocalist in, you had that 180 field of audio, and it just sound immersive and fantastic. Going into our bass song, man, you want to talk about some bass cannon. These are some bass cannons. I love it. I'm a bass head myself, so that bass pump and that sub bass rumble after, it was just chef's kiss. It was so good. Again, crystal clear vocals. I didn't get that piercing feel from the high note on the auto tunes with T-Pain on these ones. So it kind of got smoothed out for me, which I really appreciated, especially when you start dealing with brighter sounds and everything like that. It tends to brighten that and makes that pitch a little bit too much for me. Now again, that's a personal thing. You guys may not, and girls may not notice that, but I did. So I just wanted, for those who also are in my camp that hears that, I wanted to represent too as well. So again, great bass, great vocals on there, crystal clear, can hear every syllable. It was nicely done. And then of course, when you get into go into our final song, Going Home, man, what can I say? They sound phenomenal. Starting off with the keyboard and drums, fantastic sound there. You got that depth, which I didn't mention on when I was talking about the other 2 songs. You did get that depth of sound when it came to the background instruments and the vocalists and the backup vocalists and everything, you did get that depth of sound. Something I did not mention about the other two songs that was apparent. You got to hear in the going home when it came to the background instruments, and then the lead saxophone came in. Again, you got that depth, but the balance was there. So it wasn't like the background instruments got turned down to brighten up the lead saxophone. No, it was just, you could feel that, you can hear that depth of sound, which was fantastic detailing when it came to these, and just overall sound. The lead saxophone was so crisp. The high note was so good. And it just had me. I could have just sat there and listened to that entire song the whole way through. They sound phenomenal. Great sounding earbud. Reason why they're on the top of my food chain. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the QC Pros. Again, put them in that immersion mode, turned on, and then set the immersive audio to still, and it was fantastic. First song, nice and bright, very bright sound. Again, you got crystal clear vocals. The background instruments, nice and crisp. Got some nice detailing in there. You can pick out certain instruments and be able to hone in on them if you wanted to. Say, okay, I want to see how this violin sounds back. You can actually do that. The detailing was definitely there. The sub bass rumble is also there with the cello. And again, the background vocalist, yeah, you got that depth. So you balance as well, but you got that depth. So it was really fun to listen to. Going into the bass E40 song, the bass was crazy. Hit hard, sub bass rumble was there, did not dissipate too soon. Again, bright sound. This one, I felt the little the piercing sound of that auto tune. I felt it more so on these than I did on the PerL Pros. Although it was a slight difference, there's a difference nonetheless, and I felt it there. But again, that's my own personal thing. You guys may not experience that, but that's something I felt on these. Again, great sound, crystal clear vocals, can hear every syllable. Nothing was left out or pushed to the background and to the to prop up any other sound or vocalist. And then of course you move into the going home. Again, you got that depth with them instruments. The sub bass rumble was right on point, nice and subtle and on point with the keyboard. The bass knock from the drums was there, nice and solid. And of course the lead saxophone was very crisp. Again, I had a brighter overall sound too, and it was just so good. And then you got the rest of the, the background instruments came into play after the high note, and again, that 180 field of view, and then you got the depth as well. It was a great sound. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was really good. It was, has been by far, this has been one of my best Gauntlet Series that I have run when it comes to the top earbuds going up against a top earbud to see where they place in my food chain or on even in my top 5. It is tough to break my top 5. I'm not even going to kid you. It is tough to break into the top 5 because those guys are that good, really. So based on me making that adjustment, after discovering that, going back through all the songs one more time with both earbuds, which one would I go with? I'm gonna have to say the Denon PerL Pros on this one. I got a little bit more cleaner sound out of them than I did with the Ultras, but it's not like a large gap. It isn't. It's just once I found out my discrepancy and I fixed that discrepancy, and then I went through them again, they came out on top as far as giving me a little bit more than the Ultras do, even with that immersive audio feature turned on. It just gave me more when it came to clarity, when it came to cleanness of the bass, and everything like that. But like, again, it's tough to crack my top 10 or my top 5 rather. And I have to admit, I don't want to say as of right now, it's subject to change. I got some other earbuds coming in. I got other Gauntlet tests to do. As of right now, the Ultras with the immersive audio feature and turned on is definitely in my top 5. I think they're around 3, to be honest, when it comes to sound alone. But in this one, I'm gonna have to go with the Denon PerL Pros as my winner in this Gauntlet finale. It's been a good one. All right, so this has been the Gauntlet finale for the Bose QuietComfort Ultras and their opponent, the Denon PerL Pros. And like I said, this has been a really, really good Gauntlet series. I love it when you got top tier earbuds going up against top tier earbuds to see where they fall in succession. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I still got the DVLA Gemini 2. I still got that Gauntlet series. I got the Master and Dynamics NW09s on their way. I got that unboxing and review, and then their Gauntlet to do. So it's going to be fun. It's going to get a little tight because I know I got to do my top 5, top 10 videos. So with these other ones coming in and I got to get those out, it's going to be a little tight, but hopefully I can get all that done before the end of the year. And of course, you know, my top 10, my overall top 10 video will be a live stream, and we will be doing that one last. So everybody, we can all jump in. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the chats and everything like that. Once I drop that, once I kick that off, I really like to see you guys there. That way you can have your top 10 or top 5, and then we'll match it up and see if we're on the same wavelength or not, which is fine because I love the conversation. But stay tuned for all that. Okay. Again, thanks for coming out. Hit the like button. Give me some likes. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel. Also, if you want to join me as I continue my journey through the tech review realm, earbuds, anything else that comes along that I think I should like to share with you guys, I'll go ahead and put those videos out. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when these videos and others drop. Also, go ahead and follow me on all my social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, or X, Instagram. I got Threads, Fanbase. I'm still working on to get that up and running the way I want it, where that way you guys also be notified. I'm Ronald Tech on all of those. And I'll see you in the next one. QC Ultras ran a phenomenal Gauntlet. End up number 3 on my list as of right now. Still, the top 2 still can't be touched. Peace.